Hello everyone, welcome to the Law in Real Life channel where we know exactly the laws and rules are living around us, but sometimes they go interfere and interrupt our daily activities. This time we're gonna discuss for all the foreigners, Mas and Mbak Bule. For some reason you're gonna visit Indonesia for our beautiful landscape or beautiful cultures. But some of you probably falling in love with Indonesian people as well. And then after that, you plan to legally marry in Indonesia. So this video, it's sweet for you. We're gonna break down some legal process and then requirement documents and some of the key things that you should know for legally married in Indonesia. Let's get started. Here we go. First thing first, Indonesia have a specific marriage law in number 1, 1974 that has the First Amendment Act laws, number 16, 2019, and also have several implementing regulation, including the government regulation number 9, 1975, in simple way or in simple terms mention that a marriage is valid if it's carried out in accordance with the laws of each religion. So there is two main things that you should know and you should follow. First is religious requirements. Marriage in Indonesia must be conducted under one of the recognized religion in Indonesia. Our government recognized six of legal religion in Indonesia. First, Islam, Christian, Catholic, Hindu, Buddhist, and what we call it Konghucu. Probably in international we call it Confucianism. So, if the couple, one of you have different religions, these things is very important. One of the partner must convert to another. Second, after you follow the religious requirements, you have to register your marriage. For Muslim, they have a specific what you call it, the institution, we call it the Office of Religious Affairs. In Indonesia, its abbreviation is KUA or KUA. That's only for Muslim. And then for the rest of them, non-Muslim, you have to register in the each district or each province where you live or where you couple lives in the civil registry office or what we call it Dukcapil. So you know exactly what is the basic rules or basic requirement you should follow. So let's talk about the next one, which is paperwork. So to make your marriage official, you have to submit some documents. For all Indonesian people, they know exactly what kind of documents to be submitted when you want to get legally married, such as your ID card and then certificate of no impediment, etc. But I'm gonna discuss about the documents that all the foreigners uh, must be submitted into one of the institutions that I mentioned earlier. First of all, your ID, which is passport, and the second one, which is your permit to stay in Indonesia. We have two of them. We call it the limited stay permit. We call it KITAS, and also they have a permanent stay permit. It's more than 5 years. We call it kitab. That's the first and then second document that you have to be prepared. Another one is you have to get the certificate of no impediment or CNI from your embassy, mentioning that you are have a legal permission to get married in Indonesia from your embassy, from your country. And then If you've been divorced before, yes, you have to submit your divorce certificate as well. And if you widow, you have to submit your spouse death certificate as well previously. That's the main documents that you have to be submitted for all the foreigners. But remember, if those documents not in Bahasa or in your language, you have to be legally translated by the official translator. They've been provided by our government. So next one is about step-by-step process. So the first one is you have to submit those documents to one of the institutions that I mentioned earlier. Second one, you have to attend religion ceremony. If you need it, you have to legalize those marriage certificate. Usually they have like what we call it the prenuptial agreement, so or prenup. Remember, you have to submit this prenup before you registered your marriage. If you have any question, please drop down your comments or your question into the comments below. And then if you like this channel or this video, please click likes, subscribes, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any next contents they're going to be provided by us.